Okay, so let's start this video off with a disclaimer. I am not in any way glorifying, promoting, or encouraging teen pregnancy. So I'm going to start off with a little bit about myself and about my boyfriend and my parents' thoughts. So when I found out I was pregnant, it was in May of 2013, and I was currently 13 years old. I had turned 13 in March, so this was only a few months after I turned 13. And my boyfriend is currently almost 18 years old. He'll be turning 18 in September of this year. And my parents have been happily married for 20 years. My mom had me when she was 40, so it was kind of a shock that I had a child so young. And I was really surprised that I was pregnant. I was really scared. The hardest thing I've ever done in my life was tell my dad that I was pregnant. And he was so disappointed, and my parents are so disappointed in me. But now that everything is all said and done, I have a beautiful son. I would never want my life to be any different than it is today. And I'm just going to go back to the beginning where everything started. So let's go back to 2012. Let's go back to November of 2012 is when I met my boyfriend. We've currently been together for a year and a half, and I met him through my friend, my best friend at the time. Her name was Hannah, and they knew each other really well. Their families were really close, and my friend would always tell me, oh yeah, Larry's so cute, you know, and blah, 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 and he's like my cousin, and she would tell everyone that he was her cousin, and I was like, no, he's ugly, and no, he's ugly. And one time we were at the skating rink. It was a thing every Friday night. You go to the skating rink from 7 to 11 and skate for $8, and it's just the bomb. Everyone did it. And I went there, and he was there one night, and I saw him. I was like, oh my gosh, he is so cute, you know. And I tried to go up to him a few Fridays after that just to make conversation. I was just like, so you know that Hannah girl? You know Hannah? You know my friend Hannah? And he was just like, yeah. And that's pretty much all that was said. But a few weeks later, from that, maybe a week later, I messaged him on Facebook, and I was just like, you know, hey, you know, what's up? And I was like, well, I'm getting off. If you want to text me, here's my number. And like, as soon as I sent that message, I got a text message sent to my phone, and he texted me, and you know, we texted for about a few days, and then we started dating, and we have been pretty much inseparable since then. He was really my first boyfriend, my first love, my first, you know, everything. And so in May of 2013, we have been together for about 6 months, and we made a mistake, and we ended up having sex, and we got pregnant. And that was really scary for me because it was so new, first having sex and then finding out you're pregnant, you're going to be a mom. Like, you know, that's crazy. You know, I was only 13, and honestly, I should have waited. I wish I would have, but at the same time, I don't wish I would have because I have a beautiful son, and I would not trade my son for anything in this whole world. When I was 30 weeks pregnant, my boyfriend and I, we did break up. We broke up for a 8-week period, and it was terrible. It was the hardest time I think I've ever been through. When we first broke up, he wouldn't talk to me, and I would punch my walls. I would just go ballistic. I was so upset, so mad at everyone, the whole world. I feel like was just coming around, just messing up everything. I just thought I was literally going to just explode. I thought the whole world was over. And in my head, it was, but it really wasn't. We really didn't communicate at all for that period of time. And when I was 35 weeks pregnant, it was also Christmas time. I had a terrible Christmas. I was so mad at the world still. And I just told myself, you know, I don't care. I don't care about Larry. I don't care about us breaking up. I don't care about anything. I just want to have this baby, and I want to go on with my life. You know, I was just so upset. after that, I kept that attitude up for a good another 4 weeks, and then I, called Larry and I said, we should talk, I'm having this baby in 2 weeks, and you and I need to work something out. Either we're going to be together, we're not going to be together, are you going to be here for this baby or not? And we ended up getting back together, and he went to my last doctor's appointment with me, and they said, okay, you're having a baby in a week. And I said, what? No, my due date is not until the 30th of January. And they said, nope, your due date now is the 23rd. You're having this baby at 39 weeks. And we were shocked. We went home together. We went to lunch and we talked over, just the plan. We went into the hospital at 7 in the morning. They prepped me for surgery. And so after they prepped me for surgery, I went into the OR, which is the operating room, and they make you lean over, and you're pretty much just leaning over the bed, and the nurse is in front of you, of course, and she's like, pulling your shoulders down, making you, I don't know how to explain, making you like hunch over, so all of the little bones in your back, open up and have a space between them, so they have a place to inject the needle and to find this certain spot that's in between the bones in your spine.